I'm from Florida, living upstate now, but I had to read, as I'm sure many of us are, Something for Trayvon and the disappointing decision. So I chose something by Wisława Szymborska because she knew something about tragedy, and she's a Polish writer. And then I'll end with one of my own poems. This is The End and the Beginning by Wisława Szymborska. After every war, someone has to clean up. Things won't straighten themselves up after all. Someone has to push the rubble to the side of the road so the corpse-filled wagon can pass. Someone has to get mired in scum and ashes, sofa springs, splintered glass, and bloody rags. Someone has to drag in a girder to prop up a wall. Someone has to glaze a window, rehang a door. Photogenic it's not and takes years. All the cameras have left now for another war. We'll need bridges back and new railway stations. Sleeves will go ragged from rolling them up. Someone, broom in hand, still recalls the way it was. Someone else listens and nods with unsevered head. But already there are those nearby starting to mill about who will find it dull. From out of the bushes, sometimes someone still unearths rusted out arguments and carries them to the garbage pile. Those who knew what was going on here must make way for those who knew little, and less than a little, and finally, as little as nothing. In the grass that has overgrown causes and effects, someone must be stretched out, blade of grass in his mouth, gazing at clouds. And this is my final one. This is Salt Hill. I was born in a Tennessee sanatorium hours after my mother's father died, and I know how the womb becomes a salt sea grave. I was born in the last seconds of small crops and small change rained down on the collection plates, felt pallet, and I know the soul's barn debt to past generations too. Outside, ditchfuls of chicory flashed in the after-rain sun, and melancholia's purple scent rose, and its steepled fog distilled in the Tennessee hills. And I know I'm not supposed to be here on account of all those crazy ants. And I know great-grandma was 5 when her Cherokee mother died, and her daddy dumped her on a red clay curb of an Arkansas reservation. How she just strode the fields of milkweed back to Tennessee and married her cousin. When I was 5, I drowned a fly in a pie pan of water, then spooned it out and heaped a hill of salt on its body till I could hear it buzz again as if within a belly. And I know the rush of the resurrected. I was born in the last decade of small-town girls wearing white gloves to funerals. As an infant, my boy quit suckling long enough to wave to my mother's ghost, who used to drift in the doorway of the hours. And at 3, he told me that at my age, he had red hair and broke his neck falling off a runaway horse. And I know the rocking chair is set too close to the edge of the porch. Thank you.